Last place. It was,
Belfort, South Dakota.
Okay, was that a week ago? Okay, so we're somewhere in Wyoming. What's the next place we come to?
I believe Bender's Flats.
God!
I don't serve no Indians.
I'm half-breed. Served my father, he was white.
Go on, get out of here.
Hey, serve him. You looking for somebody, Breed?
No,
Good. What do you do?
anything.
Who told you to come here?
Well, I heard you're not particular. I heard anyone can ride with you.
Did you also hear that I threw a Breed down a well last year with an anvil tied on his foot? It's in case he didn't drown, he wouldn't be able to crawl out. What does that tell you, Breed?
Tells me you like to hear yourself talk.
Give him another one.
Ain't seen you in a long spell. Been about a year since you've been through here, ain't it?
You're making some wide circles, Joy. See it.
You too.
Got a loose shoe here if you want to take a look.
Sure thing.
Who's inside?
Doc Shabbat. Whole gang of them rode in here about 3 days ago. Some Indian. Joined them less than an hour ago. I don't think he's one of them.
He isn't. I've been tracking him for 300 miles.
Sounds personal.
Yeah.
Pilgrim's coming.
Come on. Come on. Go on.
Howdy.
Hello. This Bender's Flats?
Bender's Flats, that's right where you are. Bender's been dead for some few years, though. Town kind of died with him, I'm afraid.
I'm sorry.
Never knowed Bender myself. One-legged drunk, so they say. Got himself caught in a flash flood. He had 3 fingers of whiskey still in his jug. Unlucky fellow, so they say.
Sure.
Name's Doc Shabbat. Y'all come far?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, I say, have you come far?
Ah, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania? Whoop! That's a right far piece from hereabouts, ain't it? Yeah. How come you folks are traveling alone and this far north?
There was an outbreak of cholera about 2 weeks out of independence. We had to leave the train. A lot of people died. Would anybody object if we camped near here for tonight?
What the hell you want to do that for? Hey, we got perfectly good empty building right there across the street. Y'all welcome to stay in.
Oh.
The woman and your rug right there sweep out the spider leavings in the cooties. Hey, you'd be right snug.
Oh, well, thank you. That's very kind.
You're welcome to.
Yeah, well, should we just ride on? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Thank
think
you.
we have, you know, so we'll just... Go on, Molly!
I sure do admire them people's horses, Pa.
Yeah, they're nice, ain't they? Look like Easton stock. Maybe Kentucky bred. Shows a powerful heavy load they're pulling on that wagon.
We could get a side of money for them mules, too.
We sure could. I reckon this might be a pretty good deal. I reckon it might.
Woman's mine. It's a long time since I had me a woman that I could smell something of besides garlic and sweat.
Pa,
Howdy. Mind if I ride in?
Sure, you can ride it.
Bring or smoke? You might have some coffee.
Oh, yeah. Sure, we have some coffee.
Thank you, ma'am.
My name is Duncan McCaskill.
You are a mighty handsome woman, ma'am.
This is my wife.
Kind of figured that. She's still a handsome woman.
Is there anything else we can do for you?
I just rode in to see if you were partial to those 2 horses you used to have.
What do you mean used to have?
You don't have them anymore. They've been took.
Tom, check the horses.
A couple of fellers drove them out of here just before first light.
They're gone, Pa. Our horses are gone.
Who took them?
Men you saw in that settlement you passed through yesterday?
Why didn't you stop them?
Hell, mister, they're not my horses. None of my business.
It's a serious offense, stealing horses.
Folks generally make their own laws out here. You're gonna have to deal with those men.
No, Duncan, I don't want you to. It's not worth it. It's just for horses. We can get more.
You don't go after those horses, they're gonna come for the rest of your outfit. And your woman. They're calling you out.
No, Duncan, please. There are too many. I don't want you to go. Please don't go.
Well, Susanna, try not to be frightened, Anne. Well, they're not the horses.
Tied up in front of the saloon, just waiting for you.
How do you know so much about this? I mean, how do we know that he's not one of them?
You don't, man.
Yes?
Duncan!
One of them wears a bowler hat. Keep your rifle on him. If you have to shoot, shoot to kill. Wounds won't impress them. They all been shot before.
Susanna, I'll handle it.
Better bring your mules up, boy. Have this wagon ready to roll if your old man comes back.
Yes, sir.
You mean when he comes back?
No, ma'am, I mean if. Are you his woman?
He's my husband.
I asked if you were his woman.
Yes. I'm his woman and his wife. And proud of it.
Well, if you don't come back, you're gonna have to make a choice. Me or them.
My horses.
Mind telling me what you're doing, mister?
Thank you for holding them for me. They must have run off in the night.
Your horses, you say? How do we know that? Those horses just come wandering in here. We figure to keep them. What do you say, Dobbs?
Yeah, I figure we ought to keep them.
That makes two of us.
Now, it makes three of us. This just ain't right. You can't come walking in here and pick yourself out a couple of good horses and then ride on out like they were yours.
Can I just ask, is there a preacher in town?
A what?
A preacher, you know, a man of the cloth.
A preacher?
Well, yes, I just don't like to think of anybody dying without benefit of clergy.
Hold it, Red. See where he's got that gun aimed at him.
These are my horses, and I'm taking them. Come on.
Backing him up. It ain't his woman or that boy. When you and Red made off with them horses this morning, did you see any other tracks?
We never had no call to be looking for tracks. You said bring them horses in, we brung them horses in.
Damn it, somebody's with them, that's for certain. Ain't no pilgrim woman or boy either gonna be doing any shooting like that.
Oh, Duncan.
take the horse on. Come on, take him. Come on. Well, we have to get out of here.
Yes, we do.
We have to get out of here right now. Where's that stranger?
He left right behind you.
We heard shooting.
Well, I must have been him. There's a couple of men dead back there.
The team's hitched, Pa, and we're all packed up.
Oh, good thinking, Susanna.
Not mine. It was his thinking. He said if you brought the horses back, that we should get moving fast.
Then let's get moving fast. Tie them on, Tom. Come on.
There you go.
Thanks, Mom.
Okay, mule, go on now. Go on. Son?
They killed my boy. He was my only son. Somebody get a shovel.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about all of that. I had no right to bring you up here. I had no right at all.
That's not true. No, it's not. We discussed this thing together, you and
but
I.
Susanna...
In fact, we all took part in the decision, and the decision that we made was that this was the best thing.
I know it's easy to make a decision like that when you're in a comfortable sitting room. You're not facing anything. Out here, we're face to face with it.
Duncan, did you aim your rifle right at the man with the bowler hat?
Dead center.
Would you have shot him?
No, I kept thinking, if I shoot him, then I'll be dead.
But you went in anyway.
But I had to go in. I had no choice. I had to go in.
Did the gunfighter shoot the horse thieves?
No. That man is not a gunfighter, Tom.
I'll bet he is, just like in the dime magazines.
No, what you read in the dime magazines is not real life. These are just stories.
Yes, it's just pretend.
Damn, dog, that's a right smart observation. Folks ain't where they used to be, they're normally gone.
And we don't know anything. Nothing.
We know where he done his shooting from.
Well, now what's that tell us, Doc?
Tells me he can put a bullet in a man's head at 300 yards.
So what? There's 6 of us against 1 of him.
Well, there's 8 of us this morning.
Think positive, boy. Them pilgrims have got 4 good mules. They got 2 fine horses, and they got a heavy loaded wagon.
And a woman.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if they're carrying gold, heavy as that wagon is.
There's only one thing I want off that wagon. Are we going after them or not?
Yeah, we're going, Red. But we're gonna go nice and slow, because I ain't riding into no headshot.
Change it.
We have to lift it, take this off, and put the other one on.
He's back.
thing you gotta do is unhitch those mules. Remove those 2 horses, boy. Tie them up somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Your name, son?
Tom.
Tom, huh? Old Dad wouldn't be in the furniture business, would he?
He was a teacher before we left home.
Teacher, you sure got a lot to learn.
Excuse me, sir, but what are you doing?
Gotta lift this wagon, man.
Well, please be careful. That
Can't
some of
do
the...
that with all this junk in it.
Yes, I know, but be
Watch
careful.
your fingers, man.
And
Watch your
this
hands
bed.
there, lady.
Some of these pieces have been in my family for generations. Mother was born on this bed, and so was Tom. This is our home. These things are precious to us. Perhaps a man like you can understand that.
I reckon not. We'll take good care of it, man. We'll get it all loaded again.
Okay, well, I'll help you.
Hey, Tom.
Wait. Please be careful with the rocker.
Yes, ma'am, the rocker.
Got it.
All right. You know what to do, Tom?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You ready? All right, bring her up.
Just a little more. Almost.
It's on.
You got a damn good woman, McCaskill. Yes, sir. Damn fine. As you, I'd hook up that team and leave about half of these priceless heirlooms laying right here.
Sir, you've helped us. You saved my life, and I shake to think what would have happened to my family if you hadn't. But I have to ask you to be careful how you talk about my wife.
Damn, man, look at her. Don't you think she's a fine-looking woman?
Yes, I think so. And you can think so. I just wish you'd stop saying it. You can't put that in there. We have to put those pieces in first.
Get into the Red Rocks, you'll find a draw to make camp for the night.
He just assumes we'll do what he says.
Because he knows we need to.
It'd sure be more to my liking if we just rode him down and had it done with, you know.
Well, the deeper they get into this country, the less likely it'll be somebody will come along and step into what's left of them. Who?
All I want to know is how we're going to split up the goods.
Dobbs, take a ride up there and have a look around. We'll wait here.
Oh, hell, Doc, why don't you send the breed?
Would you go up there? Can you see the man's busy?
Hey, now, wait a minute, mister.
Should have sent the breed.
Hey, I got no quarrel with you. I don't know you. Hell, I ain't even ever seen you before. There really ain't no call for this.
Wonder why it is the men who plead for mercy never give it.
Dobbs was wondering how we're gonna split up the goods. Anybody want his boots?
How about if I read one of those stories to you tonight after dinner?
The dime novels?
Would you like?
Pa.
Mm-hmm.
Pa.
Figured you ain't had any fresh meat for a while.
Are you going to get down and join us, or are you just passing through again?
Never like to impose, ma'am. Yes, sir, McCaskill, you are a lucky man. She can cook, too.
Think they're still following us?
You're damn right I do. I think they're just sitting back, waiting. Waiting for you to get bogged down somewhere so they can have you dead to rights. Folks got a lot to learn.
I think you'll find we're good pupils.
I ain't running no school here, McCaskill.
Oh?
You keep your eyes open and watch what you're about, and if you live long enough, you'll learn.
Pardon me, but we don't even know your name.
Names don't count for much out here, ma'am.
It's called the Dark Stranger of the Prairie.
Name's Valiant. Con Valiant.
Where are you from?
Hereabouts. Son of a mountain man and a Blackfoot squaw.
Your mother was an Indian?
That's right, boy, a Blackfoot.
And that makes you a...
Half-breed. Well, folks better stand guard tonight, at least until first light. When the sun comes up, you should already be on the move. Don't light that fire again tonight.
You're not going to stay here with us?
I try never to be where I'm thought to be, ma'am. You folks ought to try doing the same. If Shabbat's outfit catches up with you, you'll all be dead. All except for you, ma'am, and you'll wish you were.
Why do you like to scare her?
God damn it, man, those men are something to be scared of.
Duncan, maybe the worst they'll do is take everything we own.
No, the worst they'll do is kill you.
Oh, sir, it ain't the worst.
What if those men come in, Mr. Valiant's not here?
I'm here.
Yes, sir.
I'll water the mules.
I hurt Pa's feelings, didn't I?
You didn't mean to. Maybe being sorry means you'll think next time before you speak.
Mother,
Yeah?
is it wrong to wish my pa was more like that man?
They're in there.
They got somebody with them.
I don't know. There's no fire, no movement.
Well, how do you know they're in there?
The wagon, the stock.
If they weren't green pilgrims that don't know nothing, I'd think this was a setup for an ambush.
Hell, that pilgrim and his woman and kid don't know nothing about no ambush.
Well, somebody sure as hell does. Son of a bitch was probably born in an ambush or worse.
Let's just go on in there and take them, Doc.
You ain't thinking this through, Ike. We know the pilgrim's got a rifle. It's a repeater. We don't know whether they got other guns or if the woman and the boy can shoot. And if there's somebody with them and they can all shoot...
Doc, maybe I ought to go in by myself. Just kind of see where they all are.
Especially the woman, huh, Red? Go on. Go on. Walk on in there. We hear a shot, we know you bought the farm. You dumb son of a bitch.
Duncan. Duncan. Quick.
Easy. Did he hurt?
It was one of those men.
Did he hurt you?
No!
You did me real good, Miss McCaskill. Real good.
Duncan.
Oh, let him sleep. Let him sleep. We're not going to try anything else tonight.
Because of what I did?
That and they know I'm around. That makes them nervous.
You're certain?
Yes.
I think you should know that I love my husband. That was a mistake.
I still don't understand why you didn't wake me for my watch.
Mr. Valiant said I didn't need to.
Valiant was here during the night.
Well, I don't think he's ever really very far away. If I'm going to stand watch with you and Tom each night, I think I need something more dependable than a stick.
You're not supposed to do anything. You're just supposed to wake me.
Yes, but what if I can't wake you? I mean, what if there's not enough time?
What do you mean, what if you can't wake?
Duncan, I want you to teach me how to use your rifle and your shotgun.
Is this you talking or Valiant?
You hit it, Ma! You hit it!
When I was through with that damn war, I promised myself I would never again be responsible for the death of another human being.
One does what one has to. I now realize that this country is not just filled with nice, well-mannered people. Back east we had laws to restrain them. Out here, we have nothing. We have no choice. I have no choice.
All right. He's awake. Let's see if the son of a bitch can talk yet.
Hey, Red. Red. We'd, kind of admire to know what happened to you before we went on.
That woman.
Red? You saying the woman done this to you?
She meant to kill me.
Said the woman done it to me.
Go away.
Yeah.
Well, I don't believe it. Ain't no way a damn little snit of a woman's gonna do something like that to a big man like Red. No.
Well, I'll tell you what, Doc, why don't you just walk over there and call him a liar to what's left of the rest of his face?
Why don't we just give it up, Doc, huh? What's the matter, boy? You homesick?
Oh, I ain't homesick. I just...
You know, you got a poor spirit, son. I think your mama must have had weak blood. I'll tell you where we made a mistake. We thought they were going to be easy. Because of that, we got 3 dead and 1 stove up.
Pilgrims didn't shoot your son. It was him, and he watches us now.
What do you mean?
What he's saying is we better get him first, else he's going to pick us off one by one, just like he's been doing.
Well, let's find the son of a bitch. Come on.
You ain't leaving me for crowbait. I can't ride. None of you's going nowhere till I can.
This is my brother. He's the handsome one. He's a lieutenant in the 7th Cavalry.
That's General Custer's regiment.
I know, boy.
This is the new house he and his friends are building for us. It's west of Fort Kearney at the foot of the Bighorn Mountains. John's letters made the West sound so romantic, beautiful, opportunities. Duncan and he are going to raise cattle together. We're going to supply meat for everyone west of the Mississippi.
Well, that's pretty country. You folks ought to be real happy up there if you make it.
What do you mean, if we make it?
What else, Mr. Valiant? There's something you're not telling us.
There's an Indian with him.
What tribe?
He's a Ute, boy.
What makes him so special?
I didn't say he was special.
But he is, isn't he?
He's a good tracker.
What else makes him special?
He led a raid on a Blackfoot camp. Killed a lot of women and children, including my mother. Company.
What company?
Indians.
What? Where?
You got any guns besides that rifle?
Shotgun.
Boy, you get in the back with that shotgun and let the barrel peek out where they can see it. Miss McCaskill, pick up that rifle and if push comes to shove, you use it.
What are we going to do, watch?
I'm gonna watch you. Miss McCaskill, hand me your Bible.
A Bible? You want me to throw it at them?
I'm gonna watch you preach.
What are you talking about? I'm not a preacher.
Preach to the earth, to the sky, to the grass, and to the Sioux.
I look like a fool.
The crazier they think you are, the safer you're gonna be. Indians don't see any point in killing crazy people, even white ones. Now go on. All right, here they come. Start preaching, McCaskill, and make it good.
All right, all right. Now these are the names of the children of Israel. Which came into Etam with Jacob.
Louder!
Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah, which came into Etam.
Louder, McCaskill!
And all the souls that came out of the loins of Jacob were 70 souls. But Joseph was in Egypt already. Joseph died, and all his brethren, and all that generation. And the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly, multiplied. Let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply, and it come to pass that when there falleth out any war, they also assign and against us, and so get them up and fight against us, to afflict them with the burden, and they build for them Pharaoh's treasure city. What?
He says, shut up!
It was your idea.
He says while hunger claws at his belly, you're making his head sick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Lilo wanchielo. Okechi-san, taha, na, lo unchipelo. Oyete unchipelo.
What did he say?
Tutektucha, okichize huo.
Hey, tokalahe. Woglakishneo. Oyute unkipo.
Talu nichutelo.
What's telo?
Says they're hungry. They want food.
Oh, we don't have much.
McCaskill, that ain't horsehair hanging on that spear. It's scalps.
Susanna, would you pass down that haunch of venison, please?
Tom, get the meat.
Etonka chika lapel. Tuweche yakizapi huo.
Lokoto oyateki, ahielo. Shonkakichita kitapelo. Na prehihanska na kutelo.
Here you are. Would you like, Thank you.
You did good, McCaskill.
All right, Susanna?
Yes.
What is it, Valiant? What do you need, Italian?
He said that all the Plains nations came together at the Little Bighorn. Custer's dead. He said that all the men in Custer's regiment are dead.
Do you believe that?
I believe those scalps, Miss McCaskill.
John.
Sorry about your brother. So you figuring on turning around and heading back for Pennsylvania?
Nothing to go back to. We sold our house, sent the money to John.
Everything we own is in that wagon.
And you're going on.
I don't see we have a choice.
There's always a choice.
Yeah, maybe. Well, whatever direction we take, we may still have those men to face.
I'd say so.
There are 6, right?
There are 5. Maybe only 4.
You mean you killed one? What about the other one? Susanna, what has this got to do with you? Susanna!
I didn't shoot anyone.
You didn't shoot anyone? What did you do? Did you knife him, strangle him, what?
I hit him in the face with a stick.
What?
And then I beat him.
And where was I during this battle?
Maybe she didn't figure you could handle it.
You shut up! You're encouraging this violence!
No, Duncan! You got your rifle to go back and get our horses, and you pointed it at a man. Mr. Valiant made you do nothing.
I know. And I know this could have been stopped.
How?
Diplomacy, barter.
Oh, yes, and then we'd all be
the
dead.
steps that are taken after a war, after 20,000 men lie dead, and the fools that led them realize those are the steps they should have taken in the first place. Now, I'm one of those fools because I listened to you. So now instead of our horses, these men want our blood.
Let me tell you something, McCaskill. You've been acting like the meek are gonna inherit the earth. The meek ain't gonna inherit nothing west of Chicago. Now, if you're serious about getting where you're going, then dump what you're carrying on that wagon.
I'm through with your advice, Valiant. No more.
Bye, boy.
Mister, I want you to stop making my pa look bad in front of my mother.
Is that what I've been doing?
Yes, sir. Even if you don't mean it, but I think you do.
Yeah, boy, I can't be nobody but me.
Maybe when my mother's watching, you don't have to be so much you.
Sticking up for your old pa, huh?
Yes, sir.
You listen to your folks, boy. They'll learn you right, except about Injuns and wild country. And you listen to me. Going hunting at dawn. You want to come along?
I've never hunted.
Hell, I never had either till the first time.
Boy, that's gotta hurt. Hurts me just to look at it. I tell you what, old buddy, we gotta be on our way.
Not without me, you're not.
Well, now, Red, be
Don't
reasonable.
come no closer, Doc.
What? You think that I'd harm you? Hey, that hurts my feelings.
Step aside so I can see them others.
Red, I'm the best friend you...
Step aside! Where's the engine? Where'd he go?
Hey, you! You! Isn't that just like an engine? They're never where they're supposed to be. I wonder where he went.
What about your pa, boy? Was he in the war?
He was a sergeant in the Union Army. He was a hero.
Is that a fact?
Yes, sir. He killed a lot of rebels. He got shot at some place called Gettysburg. He was hurt bad, and Ma said it changed him.
Changed him how?
Well, before the war, Pa had a bad temper and got in lots of fights. He doesn't do that now, but if you think my pa's not tough, you're wrong.
Tough, huh?
As a nail, mister.
Keeping your eyes open, boy?
Sure I am. Why?
You don't always have time to study when you're hunting, boy. You see and you act. Well, you don't shoot at movement. Never squeeze off your shot till you know exactly what you're shooting at. Tenderfeet now, they'll shoot at anything that moves. Shoot cows and horses and dogs and each other. Out here, we just kill what we need to live. Just like the wolf does, or a bear.
Come on, boy, get out of here. Go get your pa.
Yes, sir.
the wagon, Tom. Where are you headed?
A long way from my heart.
You stemming it?
Yeah. I ain't gonna be much good to you for a couple of days, McCaskill. It's your fight now. Damn, what is this stuff?
Kentucky corn liquor, 190 proof. I use it to clean the rust off my tools. Susanna, now you have to hold his arm. Hold his arm, because he'll want to move it. Tom, come over here. Come on. Come in there now. Just you put all your weight on his arm. He'll try to move it. Don't you let him.
Wait a minute, McCaskill. You ever done this before?
You're just not scared, are you, Valley?
It's a reasonable question, isn't it?
Sure it is. Sure, it's a reasonable question. Yes, I have. I've done it a number of times. Never successfully.
Boy, give me that bottle again.
All right. All right. Hold him. Hold him. No, but this is the... Give me a second. Just give me a second. I see it. I see it. I see it. Got it.
Wagon. Unload that goddamn wagon. Should have finished me, Indian.
Duncan. Duncan, you've hardly spoken to me for 2 days.
Are you surprised?
What?
I'm not stupid, Susanna, and I'm not blind.
And I know that. What is going on with you?
I want to ask you a question. Will you answer me honestly?
I can't answer the question till I've heard the question.
All right.
And yes, I've never lied to you before, and you know that.
You love him.
No. I don't love him.
All right, I'll never mention it again.
Great God Almighty.
There's your heavy wagon loaded with gold, Doc.
Well, I'll be damned, Doc. If I ain't mistaken, I think there's somebody in this bed.
Yeah.
I can hear him plain. That damn pilgrim's laughing at us.
Well, you know, I can't say as I blame him none. I mean, we started out with 8 and we done down to 4.
No woman doing this to me and getting off scot-free for it.
Payback. That's what I'm talking about, Ike. Payback. Payback for my boy and payback for Red's face.
Well, we done lost 2 days on account of Red's face. They're gonna be traveling one hell of a lot faster now they got rid of all this junk.
Yeah, well, I ain't giving up nothing. And you're in this to the end, whether you like it or not.
Ike. I got an awful feeling about this, Ike. We ain't meant to do this. It's like there's a voice talking to me inside. Ike.
You've been asleep a long time.
You just been sitting there looking at me like that the whole time?
Yes. I've been watching over you for a change. Does it make you uncomfortable?
And when somebody stares at me through a pair of blue eyes like yours, it makes me real uncomfortable.
Well, you make me uncomfortable, too. Nobody's ever looked at me the way you do.
Good. Makes us even, doesn't it? Another time, another place, Miss McCaskill. I'd have chased you down till you dropped. Got a lot of feelings for you, ma'am. The way I see it, I can't always do what I want to do. especially when there's other people's feelings to think about.
You're a real gentleman.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Valiant, for everything.
You folks probably saved my life. I reckon that's thanks enough.
Boys, we lost them.
What?
Yeah, I done rode a mile circle. There ain't a track anywhere.
Hell, there's got to be sign in all this snow.
Well, I'm telling you, they ain't. They're traveling with a light wagon now, Doc, and this is a wet, heavy snow. They ain't out there.
It's been raining and snowing for 2 days, Doc. Ain't no tracks gonna last in this.
Too damn early for snow. It ain't gonna last. They headed for the Bighorns. Ain't no reason they changed. Come on, boys. We'll keep on going. We'll pick up their tracks.
This year's plumb miserable.
Miserable? You want to talk about miserable? You look at this. The only thing that's gonna make me feel better is to get even.
Hey, I want to tell you something right now, little brother. I'm kind of sorry I ain't been listening to you.
It ain't too late, I.
Yeah, it is, too. Yeah, it is, because we done come too far.
It ain't never too late. Unless you're dead.
Come on. Come on.
Duncan, stop.
Whoa.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes. I'm sure.
Can I go in?
Sure you can.
What are you making, boy?
Oh, I'm making a boat to sail on the creek tomorrow.
Uh-huh. How is it you never owned one of those handguns yourself, McCaskill?
Because a long time ago I planned never to pick up another one.
What line of work were you in before the war?
He worked for the Underground Railroad.
The what?
The Underground Railroad. He helped slaves escape into Canada. Didn't you, Pa?
For a living, I taught school.
Were you in the war, Mr. Valiant?
Oh, ma'am. I was right up here. Wasn't any of my business.
None of my business either. John was right about the sky. It does somehow seem bigger.
Yes, it does. Oh, Duncan, I think we can make a good life out here. I can just feel it. I know it.
Well, there may be some more bad before the good begins.
Well, we'll just have to handle it, won't we?
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
Mother? Mother?
Yeah?
Can I have a dog here?
I don't see why not. We'll have to look for one.
But isn't it true that Indians eat dogs?
Yes, I've heard they do.
Mr. Valiant's part Indian. What if he eats our dog?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised at anything Mr. Valiant did. We'll just have to hide it from him. Grab that.
You got a good woman, McCaskill.
So you keep telling me.
Guts.
What?
She's got guts.
Is there anything else you would like to tell me about my wife?
Nope.
You actually ever done a day's work in your life, Valiant?
I've worked hard every day of my life, mister.
At what?
Staying alive.
What do you think, Doc? Upstream, downstream?
Yeah, damn, I don't know.
Ooh, get a little water over here.
Hey, hey! What the hell is that?
Huh. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. That looks just like a kid's boat, don't it?
Let's go.
In the cabin!
Get on the floor, Tom. Oh, God.
Best you come out, ma'am. We come a long way to talk to you. We know you men ain't in there.
Leave us alone!
You better come out and be sociable. That cabin of yours make a right nice fire. Remember us?
I haven't come out here to be sociable. I've come out here to tell you something.
Go on and talk. We got a lot of time.
My husband and my son and I would like very much to be left alone.
You would, huh?
Now, I'm asking you as nicely as I know how to just turn your horses around and ride away from here. Please.
What if we don't?
Then you'll die.
Ooh. We'll die, huh?
Now, you've been warned. That's all I have to say.
Howdy, ma'am.
You remember Red?
You stay right there.
I've waited a long time for you, darling.
I'm warning you. Please. Please! Stop!
Get out in there. I'll be there as quick as I can.
Okay.
Are they gonna kill us, Mom?
No, get under the table.
Let's get out of here.
Get around the back, gather up some tinder.
No,
Put
come
it
on,
against the back of that cabin. I'll cover you.
Let's get out here right now.
Damn it, I said do it! They tell me burning is a terrible way to die. Hey!
Yeah.
You got enough?
Yeah.
Well, light it up. Time, lady. Yeah, you got a choice. More than my boy ever had. Ike! Yeah! Is it burning? Yeah.
Drop the gun. I said drop it.
It's Pa! Tom! Down!
Well, now, normally, when a man's got a gun trained on me, I do just what he says. But I don't think you got the gumption to pull that trigger. It's one thing to kill a man from a distance like an animal. It's something else to kill him when you're looking him in the eye. Ain't it, Pilgrim?
Suzanne.
I'm sorry.
Tom.
Hey, mister. Damn. You folks are quick. Both of you. But you still gotta remember to watch your back. Blackfoot woman up on the Green River. It affects me about this time every year.
How's the chest wound?
It's fine. Almost forgot about it.
So, back to normal and ready for anything.
Bet I am.
You are slowing down a little, Valiant. Maybe you should consider a different kind of life.
I ain't slowing down that much, McCaskill.
There's something you should know before you leave. You've angered me, you've embarrassed me, you've shamed me, you've certainly worried the hell out of me. But through it all, there's something that I've always responded to. There's a kindness in you, Valiant. That's what I'll miss. You're welcome to Sunday dinner anytime, on one condition. You come with it draped over your horse.
I'd like that. I'd like seeing that fine-looking woman of yours anytime. Got a little sand there, McCaskill. Nourishing, you're apt to turn out to be quite a Westerner. Bye, boy.
Bye, sir. I told you my paw was tough.
Your husband just said goodbye.
So I see. So you're leaving?
I don't want to overstay my welcome.
I hope you find a good life somewhere.
My life ain't that bad, ma'am. For me, it's the best. Always the best.
I guess wild things don't do well in gardens.
Wild things gotta be free. You got a couple of good men over there, Mrs. McCaskill. Take care of them. Take good care of yourself, Susanna.
You take good care of yourself, Con.